Welcome to another episode, everyone. Spoety Face and Doboy get into it over the Iran war. Doboy eventually calls Spoety Face out for a fight, a squabble, get him up. I'm not sure if he calls him out here, but neither one of these individuals know what they're talking about or Adam as it relates to the Iran war. But check this out.
We're at war with them, Spoety.
Man, I don't give a f. They let my people go over there.
We live here.
Okay, that's cool. Shout out to the U.S.
Just don't bomb North
Wait. You're with Iran right now?
I'm not with nobody, bro.
You just said shout out to Iran.
Shout out to them. They let my people go over there. What you mean? Shout out to them.
But we're at war with them, sir.
What
So
that
with the
supposed to
black
mean?
people on the cabort?
We over here, they over there, and we at war with them.
Man, listen. Shout out to my peoples over there. Let my people go.
See, that's my inherent problem with you.
I don't care.
You be like on some like gray area.
What's gray area about?
You live in the U.S. What do you mean? I shout out to Iran. We at war with them.
So I'm not about to. I'm not supposed to shout.
I feel like I gotta throw up, bro.
Okay.
I've been over here sweating and shit. I ain't trying to come out the shirt like y'all did the other day.
I got you.
Yeah.
But hold on, nigga. You live in the United States of America and you saying shout out to Iran. That's goofy.
Bro, how is that goofy?
Respectfully.
How's that goofy, bro?
Because you live here and you saying shout out to them. We at war with them. They try to kill us.
He's cooking.
He's not cooking.
No, I am though. That's why I want to pod with you because I feel like you're a great podcaster. Pod with me.
Okay,
no, I think the argument.
Turn
Why
up,
are you
nigga.
soaking
Turn
away
up,
from
nigga.
it? Stand on your shit.
I mean, can I get a word in?
Cook.
All right, listen. First of all, I said shout out to Iran because they let my people go over there.
What does that mean? They let black
Please
people
say
go
that.
there? Like,
What are you talking about?
Let him get his stuff off. Let him get his stuff off.
How many times I gotta say it? Yes. They let black people go over there. So shout out to them for them.
Okay.
Shout out to them for them over there.
Cool.
I didn't say shout out to the war going on. I don't believe in this war.
But we at war, nigga. So you
what
got
is that supposed to mean?
because you a street. You know what war means, nigga. We at war. Who you side with?
Also, I don't think
Now, what
Spoety.
type of nigga are you for real? I'm trying to ask.
No, but
I'm a real
Spoety.
one.
I'm trying to ask you, nigga.
I'm a real one.
So you live here, but you repping them? That's
But I don't think.
respectfully, that's goofy, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
No, what I'm talking about is where you
Bro, why are
live.
you raising your voice?
Okay, let me lower it.
Yeah, come on.
So what I'm saying is this: we are at war with Iran.
I know, but I don't think that
Hold on,
means
hold
so
on.
much because it's an unjust war that Israel dragged us in.
I
So
got
he doesn't
you.
have to be in support of that to be an
I
American
got you.
patriot.
But let me finish with him. So what I'm saying is
I don't
we
think
are
I understand what
we
you're
are in a serious war right now. People are trying to kill us. We're trying to kill them. You're over here. They're over there. And you're sitting here on a podcast in front of millions of people talking about shout out to Iran. That's goofy as fuck.
They're not trying to kill us, by the way. They're not.
Again, do you even know the history of this war?
Not to the fullest extent.
See, that's why I don't be entertained.
Okay, but we don't even have to do that. But let's talk about right now.
But what you're stating, you're sitting up here to seem like you're upset because I'm saying
He said not to the full extent. So you don't know it to any extent. But Spoety Face doesn't either, or he would have said, well, this is the history of the war. This is why we are at war. He doesn't know it either.
shout out to Iran, and you saying we at war with them right now, but you can't even tell me why we at war with them.
Because I could see him saying that when the Vietnam War was going on and a lot of people felt unjust if they were saying shout out to the Vietnam people. They have nothing to do with the government that's at war with us.
You know, we from the same place. I'm from Sacramento. If I'm riding with you, I'm riding with you. I don't care about
That's not
what
how I am, by the way.
No, but what I'm saying is if you get into it, but if you get into it with somebody, I'm going to ride with my people. You over here and you sitting there shouting them out?
I ride
That's
with,
crazy.
No, listen. I ride with what's right.
So what are you saying is right? Iran?
Who's saying that?
I'm asking you.
I just told you already. I don't agree with this war, period. But if they're gonna let some black people go over there, shout out to them.
Okay, so about that, yes, I actually asked the AI, does Iran let black people go over there? Yes, black people can travel to and exist in Iran, though there is no specific policy favoring or protecting black Americans, while viral rumors suggesting special safety for black people in Iran are myths.
If it's a myth, then still shout out to them because I heard more of it being true than actually untrue. So, you know what I'm saying? If it's a myth, then it's a myth.
I think it's a myth. They're trying to.
Wow. This is painful. This is painful to watch. So Iran indeed let black people go. This was in 1979. Iran had hostages. Before the 1950s, America, like they do with everyone, was taking all of Iran's oil. Iran caught on to this. The U.S. and Britain were taking all of Iran's oil. Iran caught on to this and told the U.S. and Britain, we want our oil back. Stop stealing our oil. So Iran, the U.S. Denied it first, and they admitted, oh yeah, we got your oil, but we're not giving it back. So Iran voted in a prime minister who was strict and took their oil back from the U.S. What did the U.S. do? What they always do, they sent the CIA to kill him. Long story short, the CIA killed him. And then the United States, like they do with everyone, put in their own individual to run Iran. They elected the president. The United States did. Someone who favored them and let them get all of the oil. A dude named Shah. So then, after about 20 years of Shah being in power in Iran people had enough of him and said, we're running you out of here. We want our oil back. You in bed with the U.S. He ran our country in turmoil. He's in bed with the U.S. They said, he said, you know who I got on my side? I got the U.S. on my side. Y'all not going to do nothing to me. They said, okay, let's see if the U.S. can get to you in time before we get to you. They began to hunt him down, hunting him down and got rid of him. The U.S. put somebody else in place. The college students from over there in Iran stormed a campus and took United States citizens hostage. And when they took them hostage in 1979 to negotiate them getting their oil back, they said, okay, well, we got hostages. We got y'all people over here. We want our freaking oil back. The people of Iran said, well, wait a minute. The black hostages, don't they mistreat you all over there in America? Aren't they racist to y'all? You go through enough already over there in your own country. With these people, you're not our enemy. You're not the ones trying to take our oil. You're victims as well of this white supremacist regime. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to let you go. We're letting all the black hostages go. They let the black hostages go and the women. They kept one black hostage whose name was Carl, and they kept him because he worked with radios. He was privy to a lot of knowledge that was going on with the radio frequencies and all of that, and with the communications. And they felt like, he can betray them or whatever, the Iranians. So they kept him. They didn't harm him or anything. They only kept him. The only one black individual that they kept. They let all the rest of them go. They let all of the women go, and they kept all of the white hostages. The white men anyway. They let white women go as well. They let women go. 2 years later, they let all of the hostages go. And when they let all of the hostages go, they let Carl go too, the lone black man, the lone brother that was still there as a hostage for the 2 years. They let him go as well, of course, when they let all of the rest of the hostages go. This is really why Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan used this as against Jimmy Carter in the election, in the campaign, to overtake him for the presidency, because he was saying that Jimmy Carter took too long to free the hostages. Jimmy Carter ended up freeing the hostages on his last day in office. So this is this goes back to why we at war with Iran now. It's over 100-year history with these individuals, but I'm surprised that none of them knew this. And they talking about it's a myth that they let blacks go. And then Spoety said, well, it's a myth, it's a myth. No, specifically they let so Spoety face must have heard that somewhere. Specifically, they let black people go, bro, in 1979. Stand on that. But he doesn't know that. So Adam Googles it or goes to chat GPT or something, and they say, well, no, it's a myth that blacks can travel to Iran and not be bothered. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about a specific situation where they indeed let black hostages go. 1979. No one up there knows that.
Change public opinion by making black people think that they could be treated better if they went to Iran.
That could be a possibility because I also heard, that that they don't like us as well. But I never been to Iran, so that could be true.
Yeah, when Malcolm X went out there to the Middle East, they treated him pretty good.
Yeah.
And he felt like he was welcomed and felt like, you know what I'm saying, black people could slide out there. And I'm trusting Malcolm X over Adam 22 and
Shout out to Iran. It's crazy.
That was a long
work.
time ago.
That nigga said shout out to Iran.
And I'm still
That's
saying
crazy
shout out to
work,
Iran
bro.
again
We at
because
war with them,
what was that? What does that mean, bro?
Because you shouting out Iran and nigga, them the ops right
But
now.
how they?
Because we live here.
You don't even know. You can't even tell me why we're at war.
But that's neither here nor there. You live here, brother. And you sitting here repping for shout out.
Can you tell us why we at war? And Iran, they are not the ops. They are victimized people who are the victims of genocide, who are the victims of white supremacy, like many people in this world have been. And yes, you can still be a patriot and still be American and speak out against an unjust war. And that's what this war is, as many of the wars are, as it relates to this country. So no, Iran, they are not the ops, and they particularly don't see black people as the ops, generally speaking. Again, they let the black hostages go.
To Iran, that's crazy.
Israel's
work, bro.
dragged us into that war. I don't think we should be at war.
I don't want to make
It's a
it
bad war.
but I'm just saying, you shout.
But Doboy, since he doesn't know anything, he's here supporting a white supremacist doctrine. This is what he's doing. He's furthering white supremacy, just like Obama did, and unknowingly, supposedly unknowingly, and like many of these individuals do when they spew this sort of propaganda, not knowing what they're talking about, that Iran are the ops and the enemies and this and that, and they're trying to kill us. You don't know what you are talking about.
It's a bad one.
But you live here.
I don't even
your
get it.
babies live here. Your
Listen,
family live
I don't
here. And
even-
you shouting out the
I don't even
ops.
get into that because I know the real reason. And I don't.
What's the real reason then?
He just said it, bro.
No
Come
secret knowledge. Let us in.
on.
Professor.
Everybody know he's the only one don't know why we at war right now.
Well, you need to tell us if you're going to
Tell us, Spoety. Tell us.
Man, like I said,
Netanyahu
man,
being operative.
This is smart guy right here.
Shout out to Iran. They let my people go.
He
over there,
keeps
man.
shouting out Iran. That's
I will say
crazy
that like
work.
Trump has done a very poor job articulating why we're at war with Iran, and he's really given like a host of different reasons.
And we had to deal with them where they were cooling with us for all these years. Obama wrote it up, and as soon as Trump got elected, he tore it up. So
I got to ask an honest question amongst the panel. Is it not Iran right now? Are we cool with these?
maybe the government or the terrorist groups that say death to America and all them, but the people of Iran, I'm sure a lot of them, we ask them, they're going to hate us. You know what I'm saying?
No,
They're
but
not
I'm
gonna wanna
asking
kill us.
you, like us being over here, them being over there, and it's
I can't ride that hard when Israel and Trump is the ones that dragged us
It's
into
not
this
fuck
war. It's an
Iran with you
unjust
either?
war.
I'm fan Iran. Yeah.
I'm Iran, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm just that type of nigga. If I'm in the car with you, I'm in the
Hey,
car with you.
Spoety, shout out Iran, man.
that's
Shout
what
out to
I'm saying.
Iranian people, man.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what it is.
Because terrorist unit within
because-
those
Where is
numbers.
Listen,
This is our Hassan Piker.
Hezbollah, recruit me. No, I'm
Listen,
kidding.
why-
You just shouted out Iran too?
Listen.
Nut ass nigga.
Listen, that'd be like somebody saying, you know what I'm saying, fuck everybody in America about what our leadership is doing. Everybody in America don't feel
That's
that
true.
way, bro.
Nah, but
absolutely.
Let me finish, bro.
Great
Let me
point.
finish.
brother.
Let me
Amazing
finish.
point. Let him finish.
Let me finish. The Iranian people has done nothing to me. The communists and the people that's suicide bombing people and all that, I don't agree with them. Them are bad people. But you can't tell me all the Iranian people over there is terrible people. So when I say F Iran, I'm saying F everybody over there. I just don't feel that way, bro.
So this is
especially not knowing I know it in a war, bro. Now, if you want to talk about the Taliban and all that and the people that's Al Qaeda over here and is just trying to blow up America, then yeah, it's F them. But you telling me because differences and about all that other religion, come on, bro.
That's a very nuanced take.
That's not our
It's a very
problem, bro.
intelligent, nuanced take.
Can I rebuttal?
Go ahead.
This is my inherent problem with you, Spoety Face. You're so gray. You can't be black
we
or
go.
white, and God will spit you out if you are lukewarm. Like, just pick a side, brother. Like, no, I
Pick a
know,
side of right.
I know, because
am picking
I
a
admire
side.
you for.
I'm on side of right.
I didn't even
Go ahead.
interrupt you.
Go ahead,
But
though.
what I'm saying is this, bro.
Go ahead.
I admire you for what you do, right? You're a street that made it out, but you just feel like you just can't renounce the streets for whatever reasons, bro. Just
How we get back to the streets
You
of
keep
this?
talking when I'm talking.
There's war in the streets.
How we get back
That's
to
that
the
shit
streets,
you
though?
do. Like, you be on the fence, bro. Like, you could be so
on the
great if
fence,
you just
brother.
pick a side. nigga.
Michael said no
I pick a
Iranian ever
side.
called me a custard.
Yeah.
No, because I see how. No. Spoety, hear me though.
What's going on,
I
brother?
see how high you can go, but you got to pick a side, bro. You be so like Luke. You live in America. Why are you repping Iran? Chill that shit out. We over here. Our families is over here. So if something happened, we got to do something. So don't sit here with the, shout out to Iran shit. They might kill us.
Man, listen, my people over there too. I'm of the human race, brother.
Bro, come on.
I'm of the human race.
Spoety, come on, bro.
I'm of the human race, brother. My brothers and my sisters over there too.
So what if they come over here and nuke us? Then what you gonna talk about?
I mean,
then we got to get it popping.
You gonna keep this neutral?
Well, listen,
Man, fuck Iran.
See, that's you, bro. That's you.
You should enlist.
Yeah.
I just don't know why we're not all Iran.
Should become a general.
Panel.
You don't need listen.
We live here, Spoety.
No, listen. What you making your soul sound is dumb and ignorant.
I can never sound dumb or ignorant. I'm neither one of those things.
All right, listen, because you're going so hard for a country that you don't even know why we at war. You just admitted you don't even know why they at war.
We at war and you shouting out Iran. That's goofy as hell.
All right, I think we should move on.
Yeah, it seems like it's smart to me. It seems like it's smart.
None of y'all know why we at war. Nobody up there. This is crazy. This is crazy. Nobody knows why we at war up there. Or they would have said it, bro. Somebody would have chimed in and broke it down, articulated it. This is wild. Doboy just jumping on the bandwagon, just F Iran, and he don't even know why he's saying it. Just we at war and that's good enough. Yeah, the country's at war with everyone all of the time. Do you know that black men who fought in these wars, when they returned from some of these wars, were hung in their military garb, their military uniforms? So you're talking about F Iran fighting for a country that still hates you and still hates your guts. I don't want to hear it. I'm done with these dudes. I had enough. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on, man. I'm good. I can't take no more of that one. That was hard to even get through. Sheesh. Doboy trying to make an impression. He's trying to stay down or whatever. Stay down with America, I guess. He don't know what he's talking about either. Not on this subject. He didn't know. Just nasty work, man. All these dudes trying to sound so smart. Bro, stick to the streets. Or peace or whatever. Just knock it off with all this other stuff. Y'all don't know nothing. It's crazy. All right, let me know what y'all think in the comments. There you have it. Doboy, the newest individual to No Jumper. It's going to be some sparks at No Jumper. I get the feeling coming up in the coming days and weeks and months with this dude Doboy here. He's a little controversial. He called out at Hefe for eating on the podcast and sleeping on the podcast and etc. I mean, Poetic Flacco done been fired and they done all turned on him. And Hefe was, Adam 22 was speaking about Aunt Hefe as well, just like he was speaking about Flacco, saying some things about these individuals. Doboy's in the middle of all of it. He only been there for a few days. He's in the middle of all of it already. He is saying what he has to say, though. He called Spoety Face out to his face and said, man, you in a gray area, you straddle the fence too much, and this is the problem that I have with you. He at least said that to his face, not behind his back on another podcast later on that day or something. Just with him and Adam or whatever. He said it right there to Spoety Face. Hey, man, you ride the fence, bro. You'll be a great podcaster, a great individual if you pick a side. But Spoety Face, again, if he could defend his position, he would have. He couldn't even defend his position, man. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Stay safe and stay free, people. Thank you all for your support. Appreciate all of you, as always. Stay free.